Step bro, how do you wanna do this? What's up everybody, Skittle Riddle here. Before we jump into the video and even before I ask you to smash the like button, I just want to quickly say big thank you for the great support on the last DnDGreentext video. I think it would have done better if I had time to record and upload on Thursday as well. But yeah, that's because I've been a bit busy with stuff for college. But that's not gonna be a problem anymore in a few weeks, so hopefully 2 uploads every week from then on, from like July on. So yeah, looking forward to that. And without any further ado, assuming that you smashed the like button, enjoy the video. Sounds like a bard idea. New idea for a D&D adventure. Band of a few bards touring together. Going from town to town, but little appreciation for their art. Townsfolk mock them, not mock up. Break their loots and chase them away. Bards now set on revenge. Bards form a terrorist group. Bards against humanity. That sounds like an interesting card game to play. Not to be confused with the Old Bardsman Party. They're arch rivals. A literal battle of the bands. Bards against the machine. Chad wins again. Be me, DM. Cute nerdy girl in my group. Brings her Chad boyfriend to play. He's the only one of the players that isn't a murder hobo. He actually tries to think through the problems I throw at them, instead of just kill his way through. Good team player. Actually a really nice guy. What the f***, TG? I thought Chads were mean, but have we been the jerks all along? Brads are the assholes, Chads are the bros. This is like 101 of not nerd etymology. The nerdy girl's boyfriend turned out to be a good player, even though he was attractive. You'd have to be pretty meme-brained to be surprised by that. I never heard that meme-brained insult before. I have to remember that. Oh look, reality is not like those socially inept schizoids that post on R9K told you in their memes. Who could have guessed? Was this really worth a thread? Chad role-playing god versus virgin murder hobo neckbeard. Editor, can you add the Chad versus virgin meme to make it funnier? Thanks. If you're surprised by a good-looking, nice, intelligent man existing, you might want to ask your mom to restrict your fortune access for a few months. You can't give me enough good boy points and tendies to get restricted from 4chan. Listen, not every murder hobo is a neckbeard. Some of them are just going slowly crazy because of the Call of Cthulhu. The PCs are career focused. Oh my god, I'm going to be forced to have sex with a beautiful woman. An amusing thing I've noticed is that in lore, novels and play, adventurers are always asexual. Even if they may dress in extremely provocative ways, not a single errant thought of procreation enters their minds. The and are temporary. Adventure, gold and loot are eternal. I guess we're not gonna talk about how Game of Thrones is an exception. Or maybe we're trying to forget about it after the last season. Well, my brother is the DM, so I really don't like the idea of romantically interacting with NPCs. That's metagaming. You gotta let go of real life outside the game. Immerse yourself in the fantasy world. Imagine you're actually your character, and the person you're talking to is actually the sultry barmaid, handsome merchant, mind-controlling illithid, or whatever your character would reasonably be hitting it off with. Just don't think about what you'll feel like afterwards. Also, this means just nothing like siblings bonding over some ERP. Step bro, how do you wanna do this? In the novels. Not the ones I've read, there are some fairly PF novels for one, and the Elminster books as well. You would not believe how much orgies and brothels are everywhere in the Forgotten Realms canon. Seriously, there are 2 brothels for every 1 tavern, and it's this common. I wish that was a lie. 1D4chan put it best. The current Forgotten Realms material is highly sanitized from Ed's original version, in FR as created by Ed. Bisexuality is normal, and yes, this means the man as well as the woman. Revels are normal. Fest halls are in every small village, and visiting them is the normal way to spend the evening. Prostitution is the main industry of Forgotten Realms. Sex workers are everywhere, and there are about 100 different names for different kinds of prostitutes. It is normal way for families to indulge feelings of mutual affection. Public citywide orgies are the way to celebrate major holidays. Okay, what the fuck, Ed? I just hope that including this doesn't make the video unmonetized. I mean, can I even hope for that at this point? It's probably too late. Anon meets a shady merchant. Be me, playing D&D with friends. Using a homebrew blade oil system. Basically, you can coat weapons in different oils to get specific damage types. Pretty cool. One day, Our normal oil vendor doesn't have what we want. Find the shady guy on the streets. Selling oil made from the venom of a cobra. Just what we need. Double price. We'll take it. Fight comes. Douse sword in oil. DM says I don't get my extra damage. You what? That PNG? One of my party members starts laughing uncontrollably. Confused that WebP. Suddenly it hits me. We bought f***ing snake oil. 2 party members died during that fight. Good times. How is snake oil so common and people are still not catching on to it before it's too late? Like, come on. Come on, just if there's a guy selling snake oil, ignore him. Run away, don't look back. That's all you have to do. Here's a nice campaign idea. Party gets roped into an MLM. This is now my only purpose in life as a DM, to try and sneakily get a party to buy into an MLM. Here's an interesting fact that you might know if you played Pathfinder. Snake oil in Pathfinder 2nd edition is actually something that alchemists can make. Applying it removes the evidence of a wound or disease, including symptoms, for an hour, but the effects of said wound or disease still persist afterwards. I mean, you could apply snake oil almost every hour, a bit faster maybe, and for a few days, and you could pretend it's working. This guy is claiming that if you squint just right, the cobra looks like an anime girl. I tried it for like a minute. I'm not seeing it, but if you guys wanna attempt, I don't know. Let me know if it works. Let me know in the comments if you can make it look like an anime girl, because I can't see it. Why wait until the end of the encounter to loot? Finally, DM for 3 level 1 characters, Warrior, Rogue, and Bard. They enter a sketchy shop acting as a front for the local mob. The idea is the thief character can meet up with them and have a place to do thief stuff and specialist gear. An important NPC they can talk to in the back. What could go wrong? Well, you know what my D&D rules say about what could go wrong. Rando commoner with silent steely-faced spy behind them. Players get suspicious, as planned. I jump the desk and run into the back. You what? Runs in the back. He ignores the 2 thugs playing cards in the back and starts grabbing potions and bottles off the shelves and chugging health potions. Spy runs in after him, takes out a dagger and misses. 2 thugs stand up and grab their weapons. Party runs in after them, one pushing the spy over and the other also going to loot the bottles and starts hurling acid at the thugs. Mob contact, bandit captain, I wanted them to talk to, pokes his head out a trapdoor to see what the hell is going on. Party member 1 gets 2 crits on 2 short sword attacks on the prone spy. Fighter sees the trapdoor and takes Slippery Lube, DC 14 grease spell in a bottle, and covers the captain with it, while the bard sleeps one of the thugs. Captain steps forward and falls over. His goon squad of 6 bandits also sleeps and slides down the stairs after failing their rolls. One makes it up and misses. Thief grabs a bag of ball bearings off the shelf, throws them, and goes for the chest where they store their Captain struggles to his feet as the thugs and the spy get murked by some f***ing level 1s and does almost no damage. Gets pushed back down into the trapdoor and tumbles down the stairs. Desperately shove everything into their pockets over the course of about 3 rounds as they struggle to make it up the stairs and again make off with 3 health potions, 5 vials of poison, 2 vials of acid, 4 vials of greasy oil, 200 gold, 70 silver, 50 copper, 3 sets of thieves' tools, and 2 bags of caltrops. How does the mob boss respond? Send his best hitman after them before they become too powerful. Look at me, I am the encounter now. You know, that was pretty funny, pretty good story, except it triggered me like hell because I don't know why small grammar issues just make it so much harder for me to read properly and I have to reread it a few times to get it right, and like obviously it would be weird if I read it including the grammar mistakes and then I just I'm annoyed right now. Okay, I'm annoyed right now, but it's fine. I mean, it was a good story, so maybe it makes up. Is dual-wielding spears a good strategy? 4chan can't decide. Everyone assumes grease is flammable when things that are highly flammable specifically note that it's flammable. Grease has no such descriptors. Everyone assumes fireball to be a concussive explosion when it's literally just a fire orb like a large bonfire. People for some reason forget that you can dual-wield spears. Dual-wield spears. What the f***? Stop doing that. It sounds so retarded. Stab stab, throw throw. Sounds perfectly reasonable. Certainly more grounded than things like twinned weapons. Double disarming yourself. Not having a third spear to throw with a foot. Gay Bolg would like to know your location. Not having the power to divide each arm in two in addition to that foot trick. A grievous oversight. Me picking up a discarded spear from a corpse. This will make a fine addition to my collection. I'm racking my brain to come up with how dual-wielding spears would actually work in a Hema sense. The only thing I've come up with is holding one spear overhead with the dominant hand and holding the other one under shoulder as sort of a ranging weapon. You keep foes past arm's reach with the under shoulder, threaten strikes high with the overhead, and open them to attacks in the lower body with the under shoulder. You also have the option of throwing the overhead at any time, switching to two-handing the other one afterward. Comment review time! Let's go! The only reason I played the Ranger is to multiclass into Fighter's Gunslinger subclass to be a rootin' point and shootin' Warforged Cowboy, Cade 6 style. Now, if you're like me and you haven't played Destiny and you're not gonna know who Cade 6 is, I had to Google it and apparently it's a Destiny character. The point of the Ranger is to find a way out of a forest without burning it down while you're still inside. Can a party without a ranger not do that? Are they really unable to not burn a forest down? Also, I like how it says while you're still inside, so like it doesn't matter if the forest burns down after you get out of it. Guys, you're making Mr. Beast sad by not protecting the forests. So you are a ranger. No, I am a fighter with a bow who specializes in wilderness survival. What's the difference? I actually deal damage. Poor ranger, you're making him feel useless now. Or her. My relationship with the mouse just didn't click. Poor pet mouse. Last time he got smashed on the screen of the phone. This time he's failing to get a relationship. What's pet mouse gonna have to go through next before he succeeds in life? Expecting that your game will be as Critical Role is, that's the problem. I'll further this and say it's actually really hard to set up a game like Critical Role without the players giving me something. Give me your backstory, RP the character, what are their goals, what are their dreams? Are you a cleric? If so, what is your relation to your faith? Are you a fighter? Where did you learn your skills from? Are you a warlock? Tell me about your patron. This one is especially important because your patron is a walking adventure hook tied directly to you. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good point. It's like, you can't have a top quality campaign where everyone's just having a good time playing in it without everyone actually being involved in it, right? It's just not gonna happen. Like, at least set your expectations accordingly. Alright, that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Big thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon. Check it out if you would be interested in supporting the channel along with getting a shout out in the outro, early access to videos, access to Patreon, and a custom video thank you message. Also links below if you want to join the Discord, it's free for everyone if you want to join it. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!